Like, I know someone that mentioned in their personal statement that, oh, I like playing the PS4, I like playing Fortnite. Bro. Bro, what are you doing, G? Nah, G. You gotta... Bro really said, since I was 11, I wanted to be a doctor. What the... Oh, I call it swear, fam. That's work, G. That's work. YouTube, what do you do? It's your boy Spencer, man. Alright, today I'm going to be responding to a message that I got on Instagram, and yeah, man, let's get straight to it. So the guy said, "Hey, I've been following you on TikTok for a while. First of all, big congrats for the Cambridge offer. I appreciate it, bro. I want to apply for NASCI, so Natural Sciences. Myself there. Bro, that doesn't even make sense. I want to apply for NASCI myself there. I was wondering if you could give me any advice, any tips for personal statement, please. I finished year 12 and going into year 13. I have 3 research to do in maths, bio and physics in September, and I was wondering if you had any tips or advice for that also. This year hadn't been that great. I want to push my predicted from BBC no homo to A*A*A, and you mentioned something on your page. Something about Anki. I have it on my PC, but I haven't got the flashcards there. Maybe you could send me a link, please. Thank you so much for taking the time to read this, by the way. I bet. So near the start, right, you asked if I had any tips for the personal statement, right? And yeah, I got a few tips for you, right? So number 1, I got a list right here, right? Your personal statement should consist of mostly supercurricular activities and what you learn from them, right? So this can include anything from reading articles to like going to a lecture at a university, and even work experience as well, right? And what you have to do here, right, in your personal statement, yeah, it's all about what you learn from them. That's all it's about. What you learn from doing these supercurricular activities. So let's say, like in my personal statement, I mentioned that I read an article on thalidomide, right? This is chemistry related. So I read an article on thalidomide, and I learned that thalidomide consists of 2 isomers which have opposite effects of each other. And so in my personal statement, I literally wrote that after reading the article about thalidomide, I learned that get me. So it's all about what you learn from your supercurricular activities. I'll make sure that I post a screenshot of my personal statement near the end of this, and yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about, right? Tip number 2, you need to avoid sentences like, you know, those common sentences that people be using, like since I was 11, I want to be a doctor. Like, hey bro, I can't lie, bro. That's wet, G. That's wet, bro. That's wet. Bro really said, since I was 11, I wanted to be a doctor. What the? Oh, I call it swear, fam. That's wet, G. That's wet. That's wet, man. You need to rephrase that and say that my desire to become a doctor started in year 12 when I did biology or something like that, bro. You gotta rephrase that, bro. Say something like, my interest in medicine arose when I learned just waffle, bro. Nah, don't waffle, bro. You know what I'm saying, man. Don't use common sentences like, since I was 11, I want to be a doctor. Like, that should be a reason why you want to be a doctor. You can't say since I was 11, like, come on, bro. Come on, G. That in my personal statement, I said that my interest in natural sciences arose when I learned something in biology. You'll see the screenshot of my personal statement near the end. So yeah, but that's how you gotta phrase it, bro. Always say that my interest arose from something. And then yeah, man. What I'm trying to get at is, you have to always be backing up your points, G. Alright? always be trying to back up your points. Okay, that's it, G. Tip number 3. Regarding extracurricular activities, right? They should only take up a few lines near the end of your personal statement. Like, I think for me, right, all of my extracurricular activities in total take up around like two lines. Alright? And the reason I'm saying this is because universities only care, okay, I'm not gonna say only care, but they mostly care about your extracurricular activities and what you learn from them. Like how do universities benefit by you saying, oh, I like playing football, I like playing golf, I like playing PS4. Like people be mentioning, oh, I like playing PS4, I like playing Fortnite in their personal statement. Like, I know someone that mentioned in their personal statement that, oh, I like playing the PS4, I like playing Fortnite. Bro, bro, what are you doing, G? Nah, G. You gotta your extracurricular activities to really take up a few lines and make sure that you don't use any useless ones from any like rubbish ones from. Like, say something that's actually like reputable in a sense. Like, for me, I just mentioned that I go to the gym and in my spare time I volunteer. Like, I play my PS4 as well. But why would I tell my universities that I play PS4? Like, come on, bro, you get me? So yeah, man, your extracurricular activities should really take up a few lines and use activities that are reputable. Alright. Tip number 4, just the last tip, right, for personal statements. You need to keep it concise, right? So don't waffle. Alright? Don't waffle at all, G. Don't waffle. Like, certain people be like, oh, when I was in year 11 I did this, when I was in year 12 I did this, when I was in year 13 I did this, when I was in year 14, year 15. Come on, G. Don't waffle, alright? Like, keep it concise. State the supercurricular activity that you did. State what you learned from them, and move on. Alright? Don't waste time. Don't waffle, bro. You have to remember that you only have 4,000 characters in your personal statement, and you can't be wasting them. Now, 4,000 characters may seem like a lot, but it really isn't, G. It really isn't, man. So keep it concise, man. Don't waffle. And yeah, man, that's it, G. That's it. Comment down below if you have any questions, and yeah. Now, in the second part of the message that I got, right, you also said that you finished year 12 and you're going into year 13, and that you have 3 resets to do in maths, biology and physics in September, and that you want to push your predicted grades from BBT no homo to A star. So if you want to be predicted A, bro, all I have to say is you have to work, G. Alright? Like, I don't know what else you want me to tell you, G. What else do you want me to tell you? What else do you want me to tell you? There's nothing else for me to tell you, G. There's nothing else. You just gotta put in the hours, put in the work, put in the late nights of studying, put in the early mornings of studying, and it'll pay off, G. That's it, bro. Like, I don't know what else you want me to tell you. Is I just want me to tell you like some secret formula or something. There is no secret formula. There are no shortcuts, bro. You just gotta put in the hours of hard work and it'll pay off, G. If you wanna be predicted A minimum or 3 stars, go put in the hours, bro. What I always recommend is to put in at least 3 hours every day. You know, that's simple, you know. That's simple. We have 24 hours in a day. That's simple, G. Put in 3 hours of studying every day and you're good. You're honestly good. You're good, G. Put in 3 hours every day and you're good. It's that simple, bro. Go and put in the work, bro. Like I always say, but you can't be lazy, G. You can't be lazy, man. You can't be lazy, man. If you grind, you'll succeed. If you do nothing, you'll stay the same, G. Alright, that's it, bro. Go put in the hours. You gotta study, bro. If you don't understand something, go to your teachers. I'm being serious, man. We only have one life, G. We only have one life, man. You gotta put in the work. You have to put in the hours, put in the work, and it'll pay off, G. Cause she wants to be average, bro. She wants to be average. If you want to be predicted A star, A star, A or higher, you have to put in the hours, bro. Cause no one else is gonna put in them hours for you. You get me? No one else is gonna put in them hours. It's all down to you, bro. If you slack, then the results will show. If you put in the work, the results will also show. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to have any regrets on A-level results day. When you open your paper and you see three B's or 3 C's, G. You want to be happy, but you want to see 3 A stars, bro. But in order to achieve 3 A stars, you gotta put in the work, you gotta put in the time, the effort, even blood, sweat, G. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You don't want to be average, bro. You don't want to be average, man. That hurts me, bro. That hurts my soul, G. You do not want to be average. Come on, bro. You don't want to be average, G. You want to be the best. You want to be the best, man. Alright? Let's get it, man. Like I always say at the end of my videos, man. If you grind, you'll succeed. If you do nothing, you'll stay the same, G.